Hey guys, another video for our Myths About Japan playlist. One of our patrons sent us this one and asked our opinion on it. So we always try and search these myths to try and find out their source, because quite often they're based on a real story and then they just get picked up by the attention seekers and clickbaiters, and all we could find was more clickbaiting. We didn't really find an original source for it. But this seemed to be one of the worst because they'd added top salesman to it. So just a few things about this. First one is earns over 200,000 yen a month. That's awesome, except that that's about 1,400 US a month. So it's about 350 or 300 US a week for a 40-hour week, which would be pretty sad. And the reality is that 83-year-olds working is very common in Japan. My aviation medical examiner was actually 84 years old before he retired. So working into your 80s is really common in Japan. It's not a big deal. Quite often they do it just because they want to keep working. They want to feel worthwhile. They want to keep doing their jobs. Often these days too, people keep working as long as they can because the pension in Japan is pretty low. So it's really common, and 83-year-olds working for 200,000 yen a month would be really, really common. None of the stories really had any justification for calling him a top salesman or anything unusual about the story at all. It struck me that the clickbaiters didn't seem to know much about Japan because they seemed to think this was sort of an amazing story and inspiring, some of them said. Interesting too that the byline that they put underneath this was cut and pasted, basically the same byline from all of them. So who knows who started it, who the first clickbaiter was. One of the clickbaiters actually had 1 million followers on Facebook, which is just sad. You know, when stuff like this is successful, it's sort of sad, really, but typical of the internet, isn't it? So anyway, the myth is this is unusual. It's just not. More videos coming soon.